Good morning. Welcome and happy Thanksgiving. So nice to connect with you this morning. Hope you're off to a beautiful day. And my most heartfelt well wishes for your day. I hope it's a really thoughtful, positive, joy filled day for you. I hope this little space that we can create here can be a centering and encouraging space for you. We're all on a journey together. We're walking toward better health on our way toward the new year. And here's a beautiful day on that journey, a day of gratitude and hopefully a day of blessing. I'm going to share a song with you. I put a link to it in the description. I won't play it here, I guess. There's also so many copyright things. But encourage you to listen to that song if you haven't. I'm going to be reflecting on the lyrics, telling you the story of this song. Pat is here. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope the day is off to a great start for you. Nice to connect with you here this morning. The reflection I was having, we've spent a lot of time thinking about getting ready for Thanksgiving, dialing in our mindset, positive, healthy relationship with food so nourishing to our body, nourishing to our spirit. Here's a great day where we can celebrate food, use it in such a beautiful way, connecting with friends and family. Spent some time this week in the sessions thinking about things of true value, things that really matter, the types of wealth that can be unappreciated in our society, health, community, connection, things like this, that are so positive and that we can get pulled away from. Talked a little bit about setting our intention and priority for this day. Try to get ourselves out of so many screens, recognizing there's the benefit. Here we are, connecting in this way on it. But then say, hey, how do we use the tools we have to connect, remove distractions, center ourselves? And so as I was thinking about that, I'm like, all right, we're moving toward health. I think a lot about, I've been trying to get out in nature. I tell people, get out in nature, connect with things. I've been filming some video backgrounds. Sometime maybe we can do it if I can figure out the tech side of it, go live from out in the woods somewhere and we can bring that experience, really into it. But here, put us in this space. This one I filmed the other day. Shouldn't the sun be up? See, I gotta get all the technology going. I am film the sunset. Oh, here, I see how it is. Here, I went out at sunset, so bring us into this space. I wanted to go back to this space because there's this scene where the otter swims through it, and we'll find that as I read through these lyrics. So I think connecting to nature, the big thing that I want for it, when I think about connecting to nature, I think about this in the context of Thanksgiving. We're here, we're giving thanks for so many things. And you think about, the original Thanksgiving, people coming together, sharing the abundance of food and the gratitude for it, that, we've been through these lean years and we are established and there's enough. Giving gratitude for the community, the abundance, the food. And you think about ultimately the natural world. This is something we leave out, nature. Kind of, our society I've described as industrial society. In a large measure, what we see as the benefits of society is separate from the natural world. We don't appreciate that everything that we have flows out of nature and that we ourselves are nature. We are part of it. And we think, oh, we're separate from it. We manage it. We extract things from it. What I want to see is we are part of a natural cycle and a movement toward health in my view, is a move toward nature, because we are nature. And as we align ourselves with the natural cycles, this is one of the main things that brings health to the body. So I think to center ourselves in this day, let's take a reflection here. Reflect on the profound beauty, wisdom, importance, foundation of nature. We have gratitude for that. We bring that gratitude into our space with our families, our friends, the experience that we have. To me, that's a move toward health. Okay, I want to share with you this song that I mentioned in the description. If you haven't listened to it already, listen to it when we're done. Really, really beautiful song. To me, just collects this whole ethos of returning to nature, finding the beauty in it, finding joy in the simple. This is a big theme, of this channel. Find joy and beauty in the simple, basic things. So the root behind the song came from this book, which is a huge book. Look at this book. I can barely fit it take up the entire screen here. The Lost Words by Robert McFarlane. The story which he tells in the beginning, I can barely open up. It's so big, it's called a spell book. Gentleman, writer, was realizing, somewhere I think around 2015, he was reading through, I think with his kids, a children's dictionary. And what he's realizing is that they're replacing all these words from the natural world, including otter. That's why I wanted to put it here. Otter is gone. All flowers and all these things. And they're replacing it with like internet words, like blog and chat room and voicemail and all this stuff. And so he's like, think of the experience of children in our society. Even the words that we use, we're not even exposing them to the words, let alone getting out into nature, let alone building a relationship with the natural world. We're just like everything going online. And I say is not that we can't have that or that there's no benefit, but how do we find balance? This is what's so beautiful to me about, a fasting channel and Thanksgiving, right? It's like eating. It's like fasting and eating. They're two sides of the same coin. They're not different or opposed to each other. Is finding the balance, the beauty and the balance between these things. Healthy, positive, joyful relationship with food, and we have fasting elements in our life when it's the appropriate time that brings it all into balance. That's what I want people to see. I think that's what hopefully, if there's a path forward for human beings and technology, it can be something like that we have the benefits of these things, that we can connect in a digital way like this across time and great distance. This is really wonderful. But then use it to help deepen our appreciation for these things. Here's how he starts this giant book. It says, once upon a time, words began to vanish from the language of children. They disappeared so quietly that at first almost no one noticed, fading away like water on stone. The words were those that children used to name the natural world around them: acorn, adder, bluebell, bramble, conker. Gone. Fern, heather, kingfisher, otter, raven, willow, wren, all of them gone. The words were becoming lost. No longer vivid in children's voices, no longer alive in their stories. You hold in your hands a spell book for conjuring back these lost words. To read it, you will need to seek, find, and speak. It deals in things that are missing and things that are hidden. In absences and in appearances, it is told in gold. the gold of the goldfinches that flit through its pages and charms. I don't know, can I show you? I should have taken a picture. I don't know if I can show you goldfinches. It's these beautiful watercolor paintings throughout the book. It holds not poems, but spells of many kinds that might just, by the old strong magic of being spoken aloud, unfold dreams and songs. And summon lost words back into the mouths and the mind's eye. I hope it does. I hope it does. So, this book takes all the words. They compared, like the previous children's dictionary to the new version. They collected all the words of the natural world that were eliminated and made them into this book. And they wrote poems, basically, well, whatever he calls them, spells, about each of these words that are missing, to try to bring them back. And I'll read you a few, but I wanted to read the song first. And so that book was very inspiring to the authors of this song, and their whole album is based off of this book. And this song that I want to share with you in particular, the lyrics are basically entirely taken out of this book, and it's trying to make into music the words, and to inspire and to bring gratitude for the natural world and appreciation and integration back, especially into the lives of children, but into everyone, for everyone. I found it deeply meaningful. So here, as we're seeing the sun is setting across our lake, we're in our reflection space. I want to read these words to you, the lyrics of the lost words, blessing. I find them emotional words. I gotta psych myself up to be able to make it through it. I'll try to even make it through reading it. I take a deep breath. There goes our otter. There, I love it going. All right. No, I'm still not ready to read it. I gotta do some of my box breathing, I think. I gotta, there goes those birds. I think today you should be not hearing them. I have so many little buttons to push on my controls here. I killed the audio for me, but not you, the viewer. And so I was kind of walking around, crunching in the leaves. Had a random conversation with a stranger who came up with their dog to actually talk about the kingfisher. Kingfisher is one of the words in this beautiful book, and one landed right by me while I was filling this and was singing its song, and then the person heard it and they came up, and it was such a beautiful evening here with the camera. But I think I've got it dialed in now. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna do it. Enter the wild with care, my love. Speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you travel far from heather, crag, and river, may you, like the little fisher, Set the stream alight with glitter. May you enter now as otter, without falter, into water. Look to the sky with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. Even as you journey on past dying stars exploding, like the gilded one in flight, leave your little gifts of light. In the dead of night, my darling, find the gleaming eye of starling, and like that little aviator, sing your heart. To all dark matter. Walk through the world with care, my love, and sing the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you stumble through my hair sands eroding, let the fern unfurl your grieving. Let the heron still your breathing. Let the silky swim you deeper, oh, my little silver seeker. Even as the hour grows bleaker, be the singer and the speaker in city and in forest. Let the larks become your chorus. when every hope is gone, let the raven call you home. Thanks for bearing with me on the reading of that. I knew I would struggle to do it, but I had obviously had a lot of difficulty doing it. Personally, those are some of the most beautiful words that I've ever seen written personally. And then listen to the song and hear it so passionately played and sung and articulated. To me, it has great meaning. To me, it has an incredible depth of connection to the world, to nature, to life itself, about what it means to be a human being existing here in this moment together. It doesn't shy away from the difficult reality that we face ourselves with, which is the dysfunction and the brokenness of modern society. Obviously, we're struggling with health on every level. Our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health, the health of the natural world, our relationship to it, the dysfunctional cycles in which we're damaging the very foundation of the natural world that supports all of our existence, and not just human existence, but every tiny, beautiful creature that lives here. So many of the names that we're even eliminating from the books that children would even speak are precious creatures, tiny little works of art that have been created here, whatever you believe about how we came to be here. And so much of this is being lost, whatever you believe about the environmental situation. We don't want to turn anything here into any political thing. But if you want a hard look at reality, just bring up a list of creatures that have gone extinct, for example, in the last century. And, things like little otters and things that need advocates and protection and are all part of a web and cycle of life. And so as we're thinking on Thanksgiving, about Thanksgiving for all of it, I feel like words like this can bring us into a state of truly appreciating the absolutely unfathomable, incredible grandeur, complexity, beauty of life here on Earth. And the incredible gift that we take for granted, that we barely understand in any fashion, the incredible miracle about how we have even come to be here at this moment. Bring an earnestness to our Thanksgiving, to really feel it so tangibly, the gratitude, the blessing that it is to be here. And then we have an opportunity to share love and light. And, this line at the end, even as the hour grows bleaker, there's a lot of darkness that is happening these days, a lot of division and hatred and struggle. And to be the singer and the speaker, to be the singer, to me, this is like bringing light into dark situations, to not be overwhelmed by it, to look it in the face and to say, we are going to have gratitude in the face of this difficulty. We are going to bring lightness, love and joy and positivity to it. We are going to turn our face away from all of by turn our face away, not that we're not recognizing it, but we're going to say we do not need to be overwhelmed with the darkness that greed and all of these things that are driving so much of this, that we don't have to be a part of that. We can choose love and light. You know how it ends when every hope is gone. Like at the deepest point, like to say, let the raven call you home, right? To me, this is bringing up so much imagery here of that we are not separate from the natural world, that we have separated ourselves from it, that we look at ourselves with such hubris that we are the ones who know everything that is going on here. We have, in many ways, disdain for lesser creatures. Okay, to think, but like, aren't we kind of lost? Do you ever feel that way? I know I do. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel like we are just kind of stumbling around the dark here. Do we really know what is going on? Like in something like this, the natural world, like that the raven would call us home, right? That it is speaking in a language that would say, hey, you belong here. You've kind of been doing your thing there. We see what you're doing. It's not quite working out the way we thought, you know? Like, I don't know, we're all in this together. Can we come back together in a way? Like, I don't have any idea what that looks like, you know? I'm sitting here, it's freezing outside. It's 26 in Madison. It's icy. It's like say, well, we build these big houses and we wall ourselves off from everything. I don't want to be living out in a little stick-framed thing out in the woods. I don't know, how do we integrate ourselves into a world, you know? People used to be much more intimately connected. People in that sort of framework, in that sort of life, I'm not saying that life wasn't difficult or even brutal and a struggle in so many ways, like the incredible riches and wealth that we have. Is to say we have Thanksgiving for that. We can go to a store and buy food. We don't have to work for it. You know, we work, we earn some money, we can buy food. It's just an incredible situation. And I don't know what it looks like. You say, what does it look like to reintegrate a human being back into a natural cycle, really? I don't know. But these words that I'm reading inspire me, at least the first step is to just have a renewed appreciation and gratitude for it. To feel it in the heart. We were talking about presence the other day. In the heart to realize we are here. You know, I am here. I belong here. And I value it and I have gratitude for it. To me, that is like a root level of health. Like the superficial layer, you know, that we think about so often. It's like, oh, like what does a number on a scale say? You know, and we think like, oh, we boil down an entire human experience of a life to like, oh, like you have a number on a scale and it says like, can I feel good about myself or not? You know, I loved that song we did the other day. There's always a number that can make you feel bad about yourself, you know? It's like we boil a human experience down to a number. Like a song like this, lyrics like this, going to such a deeper place to say, to me, is like what it really means to be healthy is an emotional experience, a way of being in the world. To me, a song like this is getting down into that place to say, like, what does it mean to be a human being, to be here in this moment, to find connection and meaning and value? That is the sort of base layer that to me, that you can build health off of. At least that's what I want to personally do. I want to be healthy. I want to have a strong foundation of health. I want to feel grounded, connected, present. And I think everything else can come from that. So we'll move toward it. We have to create it. See, nobody knows. That's what I don't think anybody knows. Tell me do you have it figured out? Like, and maybe you see a little part of it. I mean, share your experience. We all need to have conversations about these things. Say, how do we move forward in health together? This is a big exploration of what I want to do on the channel. And that's why I love the ideas from the books, like creating it. We're going to have to take the experiences that we have, the knowledge, the perspective, and we build health personally and collectively. Hopefully it's from a foundation like this that is beautiful. I'll read you a couple things so you can go. So we made it through the lyrics. I'll make it through the book better. I'll give you I thought 2 readings from this to give you an idea. You know, the song is weaving the whole book. Little snippets of lyrics. And then I'll give you just a couple glimpses of it as we kind of place ourselves in this mindset. So we'll pick a couple things. So this is a bluebell. I thought bluebell was such a beautiful one. See if I can do this for you. Got the nice watercolor of the bluebell in the field. All right, so as we're heading toward the rest of our day, I take 2 pieces to center ourselves then on this natural world. A bluebell we'll think about. Blue flowers at the blue hour, late daylight in a bluebell wood. Under branch, below leaf, billows blue so deep, sea deep. Each step taken in an ocean. Blue flows at the blue hour. Color is current undertow. Enter the wood with care, my love, lest you are pulled down by the hue. Lost in the depths. Drowned in blue. So you hear a little of the song in there, right? A few of those lines came out of that one. And then I just wanted to share this one with you, Otter, because of our video. Should put that back on. Now this might look weird for you, but I'm going to I want to find our otter here. Where is he? I want him swimming right. There he is. Okay, we got our otter swimming out. Here's Otter from The Lost Words. Otter enters river without falter. What a supple slider out of holt and into water. This shape-shifter's a sheer breath taker, a sure-hearted stopper. But you'll only ever spot a shadow flutter, bubble skein, and never, almost never, actual otter. This swift swimmer's a silver miner. With trout its oar, it bores each black pool deep and deeper, delves up current steep and steeper, turns the water inside out, then inside outer. Ever dreamed of being otter? That utter underwater thunderbolter, that shimmering twister. Run to the riverbank, otter dreamer. Slip your skin and change your matter. Pour your outer being into otter, and enter now as otter, without falter, into water. What beautiful writing. What beautiful writing. And it's just incredible to me to read the actual words of this book, how they pulled this whole book together into this song is just incredible. To me anyway, I find it inspiring and incredible. Yeah, check out the link, check out the song when you're in the mood for it, when you have time, or come back a different day. Come back to this space, the Lost Words Blessing. I've listened to this song a bunch. It's a very centering sort of space. Come back anytime you want to kind of ground in, connect in to this sort of thing. Deepening appreciation for the natural world, thinking about the incredible gratitude for it and the opportunity that we have here now to move toward health in a natural way. Really beautiful to share this space with you. I'm going to be hitting the road. I wish you great blessing on this day. If you are traveling, I wish you safe travels, spending time with friends and family, and good food. I hope you're able to create many great memories. If technology allows, I am set up to connect with you a little bit tomorrow. And so I will try my best to do that. Wish you the very best, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day, everybody.